Welcome to the WD168. God gives us 168 hours every week to live, love, and serve. This is our take on this 168 from the Western Diocese. We're coming to you in the middle of summer. Summer is trip time, and if you stay with me for the next few minutes, I'm going to take you around our diocese, from north to south, from west to east. So let's start off with the program that brings them together from all over. Escaping the city heat of the summer, our children have been up at the summer camp these last few weeks, enjoying the mountains, nature, and of course, the fellowship of one another. Nestled in California's beautiful Sequoia country, our summer camp program has been serving the needs of young people for the last 6 decades. Hard to believe. This year, 3 weeks brought together campers from all sides and areas of the Western Diocese to enjoy, learn, and commune with God in nature's splendor. Of course, our diocesan clergy, headed by Sirpas, on visit with the campers to make that important connection between these young souls and the Holy Armenian Church. Aside from the pictures that you've been viewing on your screen right now, check out the Facebook page of the diocese and the summer camp for more pictures. Witness the excitement. You know, you don't have to go to the mountains to see the gathering of young people. In fact, at our cathedral, you could hear the sound of children from just about anywhere in the area, including across the street at the Woodbury campus. The popular Armenian Day camp program, Sound of Children, once again brought local kids together for a spectacular 4-week session. Each morning, campers gathered in the Turpanjan Plaza of the St. Leon Sirpotska-Montians Armenian Cathedral for morning prayer and exercise. Arts and crafts, chess, Armenian songs, sports, games, science, dancing, and acting classes, and much, much more were on the curriculum. On July 23rd, the summer camp held its closing ceremony at the Kalajan Hall in the Diocesan complex with a magical performance inspired by Disney's Aladdin. At the conclusion of the event, certificates of blessing and commendations were presented to the Sound of Children Summer Camp directors, teachers, and administrators. Now, on the northern end of our diocese, the Seattle Holy Resurrection Armenian Church held a 2-week camp from July 6th to 16th. Now, this was the first effort for annual camp, which welcomed 45 children from the community. The program, which was organized by Father Vazken Movsesian, along with over 20 volunteers, offered a rich and memorable curriculum. The team spared no effort to help children fully enjoy the camp, filled with spiritual conversations, singing, dancing, sports, as well as other engaging and interesting games. Now let's center ourselves in the middle of the diocese. This year, the YETTEM St. Mary Armenian Church celebrates its 110th anniversary as a parish, and just last weekend, young and old were present to witness the sacrament of holy ordination as young Hago Pegor Keshishian and Jackson Puchigian were ordained as acolytes, and a dear friend and lifetime servant of the Holy Armenian Church, Alan Farsakian, was elevated by ordination to the rank of deacon by His Eminence Archbishop Hovnan Derdeyan. The Diocesan Primate also presented this year's High Spirit Award to lifelong member Charlie Ananyan, who has faithfully served the parish from altar server to Sunday school to chairing the ACYO, singing in the choir, assuming parish council responsibilities, and maintaining the church grounds for decades. We congratulate Father Mashrod Keshishian and the entire YETTEM St. Mary Parish on this special celebration and wish Godspeeds to the newly ordained Deacon Alan Farsakian. Now, did we hit all the corners of the diocese yet? Well, not yet. The community in Salt Lake City and the state of Utah welcomed Armenian Consul General Ambassador Armen Bayburtian On this occasion, he presented a certificate of appreciation to Hovik Mugardician, the parish council chair of the Armenian Church of Salt Lake City, for his contributions to the organization of the Armenian leg of the visit and his leadership within the community. Now, this was the first official visit of Ambassador Bayburtian to the state of Utah. At a meeting with community members, Bayburtian spoke about practical mechanisms and programs to build institutional relationships between the Utah Armenian community, numbering 2,000, and the Consul General of Armenia in Los Angeles, thus bridging the community with Armenia. Ambassador expressed his gratitude to the community representatives for their humanitarian support efforts to Artsakh and Armenia, especially during the last year's 44-day war. Now, moving a bit west in Idaho, the unusual heat didn't stop the community from gathering for a summer picnic. On this occasion, Father Vazken Movsesian came in from Seattle to feed the spiritual soul of the people. During his visit, he baptized and distributed the sacrament of Holy Communion to the people. So with this, we wanted to give you a look at activities throughout our diocese, and with the most incredible emphasis on youth activities. And if your head is spinning from all that's going on, slow down, take a breath, and join us on Facebook, on our website, to read about these stories in detail. Now, we have a lot of activities and events coming up in the next month, most notably the Assumption of the Holy Astvazazin on August 15. You'll want to check with your local parish for times and dates of the services, and especially about COVID protocols. On the primate's calendar, once again, he is packed this week, having just finished his visitations to Reedley, Turlock, Sacramento, and Carson City, Nevada. This week, he'll be in Thousand Oaks for Badarak, Glendale Adventist Hospital, the Armenian Church of Victorville, and the Ararat Home. You can find schedules online, and while online, check out the newest podcast from Deacon David Mady of our Deacons Council, along with Deacon Levon Barsumian. It's called The Weekly Bread, an attempt to bring the weekly gospel message to our earbuds, available wherever you pick up your podcasts. That does it for this week's 168, and we look forward to seeing you in church. Please remember, we are in the middle of a pandemic. Exercise caution in all you do. If you haven't been vaccinated, now's the time, and it's always time to wear a mask. We've given up too many people this past year. Let's not add to those numbers. So we'll see you online, in church with your masks, and again next week as we look at that 168 from the Western Diocese.